Negros coffee industry continues to flourish. The richness of the soil and suitable climate in the area have produced many coffee processing enterprises in the province, with some of them already benefiting with an assured market for their coffee products. Some farmers are inspired to grow this crop, seeing the bright potential of coffee in both global and local markets, plus the growing consumption among young people nowadays. The Minuyan Murcia Marginal Coffee Growers or M3CG in Murcia, Negros Occidental is one of the promising farmers association who started from scratch and is now embarking recognition in the coffee industry. Like any other associations, M3CG had also experienced struggles when their association was first established in 2013. The lack of resources to mobilize the association's activities and the weak governance that resulted in the dwindling participation of the members were among the problems encountered by the association. When they jump-started their product consolidation in 2014, the local coffee traders purchased their green coffee beans at a much lower buying price, thus giving an insufficient income to the farmers. For years, they reckoned on the price determined by the traders since they are incapable of producing quality coffee and they relied on their conventional farming management. It took years for M3CG to produce good quality coffee beans. Throughout their startup years until now, the Department of Agriculture continues to provide mentoring and allows them to participate in national summits and expositions as learning opportunities to strengthen their capabilities. The Minuyan farmers have adopted the modern technologies that upgraded the quality of their coffee. They observe proper distance in planting the seedlings, rejuvenating their old coffee trees to make it productive, and practice selective hand-picking of ripe coffee berries during harvest. DA encourages farmers to have sustainable production of coffee, not only limited to manufacture, but to develop it into an enterprise, add value to their coffee products, so that farmers will have increased revenue. With their perseverance to achieve quality coffee, M3CG excelled among the highest grade Robusta variety recognized by the country's coffee Q graders in the cupping match during the 2018 National Coffee Expo held in Baguio City. The local selection of Robusta variety in Minuyan has bigger beans, which is an edge to produce higher yield, and its quality can compete in the cupping competitions nationwide. Minuyan mostly produces Robusta coffee, with other varieties like Liberica, Excelsa, and even Arabica that blooms in areas with high altitude is also adapting in the area. On the other hand, the provincial government of Negros Occidental, through the Office of the Provincial Agriculturist, is guiding the association to engage in value-adding activities of their products. The Office of the Provincial Agriculturist in Negros Occidental and the Department of Trade and Industry are helping M3CG to innovate their products and the prospect of putting up a coffee shop in the area. M3CG is a recipient of various pre- and post-harvest facilities from the Department of Agriculture, such as the pruning shears, hand saw, fermentation box, grinder, depulper, solar dryer, and roasting machine to improve their coffee processing activities. Since 2015, M3CG acquired partnership with Coffee Culture Roastery Shop in Bacolod City, owned by Thomas Proten, who buys their green coffee beans at 160 pesos per kilo of sorted Robusta coffee and 250 pesos for 1 kilo of Liberica and Excelsa. Presently, the association's Robusta roasted ground coffee price is at 400 pesos a kilo. On the other hand, the buying price for roasted ground Liberica and Excelsa is 600 pesos per kilo. At an average production of 500 kilograms per hectare of coffee, the farmers can receive an income of 80,000 pesos for sorted green coffee beans and 150,000 to 300,000 pesos for ground Robusta, Liberica, and Excelsa. Teddy urges fellow coffee growers to keep the passion for producing and ensuring the quality of their coffee because there is a guaranteed market for their products.
Sa mga kasubong kung mangunguma diri sa probinsya sa Negros Occidental, human sa Region 6 of Visayas, labi na gid sa mangunguma sa kape. Sa pagsugod pa lang medyo madulaan kita sa gana na maka-income mismo sa kape. Pero ako mismo naghatag assurance sa inyo na kung ara lang ang aton nga passion sa coffee farming, maabot ang panahon no pagligad sa 3-4 ka tuig makita na ang produkto sa aton pinangabudlayan. Naslingan naton isa lang ta magtanom pagkatapos ang 4 ka tuig nag-harvest na lang kita, maintenance lang kita ka mag-harvest. Kaya nakita ko mismo paagi sa experience namon, ari diri ang futuro, makita na naton amat-amat ang future sang coffee industry diri sa probinsya sa Negros Occidental.
The farmer members are thankful with the Department of Agriculture and Office of the Provincial Agriculturist for allowing them to participate in the various conferences and cupping matches because they were able to attract buyers and gather local and global market information to expand their marketing networks.
In behalf sa amon nga organisasyon ng M3CG, kami gid ang nagapasalamat sa mga katapo opisina sa Office of the Provincial Agriculture sa pagpamuno ni Attorney Japet Pascolino kag sa iya nga mga wala ginakapoy nga mga paupod sa ahensya kay Sir Marjo Balinas sa man kay Ma'am Dina Atienza kay sila gid ni ang nagbuligid sa mga problema paano solusyonan kag paano kami maka giho ang ining suko sa mga mangunguma sa kape. Subong man nagapasalamat kami sa Regional Office ng Department of Agriculture kay Director Ricuter nga personal gid gani nagbisita diri sa ining amon nga farm, sa ining amon organisasyon nagud makita ang matutuod nga sitwasyon kay Sir Jojo sa kay Sir Jairos. Sila gid ni ang wala sang kataka nga nagabulig hatag sa ila assistance sa amon nga grupo kag sining Murcia Marginal Coffee Growers Association.
Achieving the recognition as one of the top-graded Robusta coffee is the beginning for a more significant challenge for the associations in the industry. M3CG hopes to acquire additional facilities from DA to establish their coffee processing and packaging center that is compliant to the standards of Food and Drugs Administration to maximize their coffee processing enterprise.
Gusto namon may kaugalingon nga processing center sang coffee nga kompleto na balatani nga halin sa pagdihal hasta na sa paggaling sang kape dira na sa packaging dira na kami ma-process na ang center. So gusto namon dahil mangin license kami sa FDA para mangin legal man ang amon nga pag-process ng kape.
Ako si Jairo Serwi, ako ang regional focal person sa kape diri sa Region 6 no. Ang Region 6 no, may isa sa pinakadako nga kontribusyon sa industriya sa kape sa bilog ng Pilipinas no. Ikalimay ni siya sa tanan nga rehiyon nga nagaproducer sang kape. Kag sa subong may around 3,800 hectares kita nga existing no, nga kape diri sa Region 6. M3CG no, since 2013 nagahatag na ta diri sa mga intervention halimbawa sa mga planting materials, trainings no, may corresponding siya nga trainings agud matudloan naton sa insakto nga pamaagi sa pagtanom sa pagsagod ang aton nga mga manok kape diri nga nag-existing sa Minuyan. Then sa subong nga tuig no, mas gid pasanyog pagid naton ang aton mga intervention ang atag man kita sa mga order dryer no, sa mga pruning tools, pruning saw agud mas mapadako naton ang ilang produkto diri.
Today, M3CG continuously seek better opportunities to rise in the industry. As the Minuyan coffee began to blossom, the future of Negros coffee also unfolds.